Hey gang, well the car's out, as you probably know by now. Got a new phone, as you probably know by now. Funny thing, when we pulled this out, the property owner asked me to just check there's a drain runs underneath here, through from there, runs under and goes under here, across to here. As you can see, it's all pretty overgrown on this side, and it was basically the same on this side. But when I checked the pipe, I got a bit carried away because I had this intense dislike for lantana and other invasive woody weeds and vines and stuff. So I went to town and completely opened up this whole gully. I didn't even know that native ginger was in there. I didn't realise there were 3 gullies. You probably can't see in there. I'll try and get in here so you can have a bit of a better look. But in through there, there's one gully runs down from up there. There's another gully runs down from there, and then there's another gully runs down from over there. That big stump there, that was one of the trees that were taken out to build the big house up the top of the hill. And that one there, you can see through there. But it's quite pretty in here, and it's all it was never used for bananas, so most of it's either original growth or regrowth after it's been was deforested for timber. You can see some of the big old gnarly old logs here that have been underground, been on the ground for ages. But yeah, it's a pretty little spot, and I wanted to open it up. I wanted to get rid of the lantana because I hate lantana, and I wanted to open it up for a few more native plants. And what I'm going to do is try and find some more local rainforest plants, and just chuck in around this edge there where it's the really bright spot. Because you can see that gully drops away there. Oh, this is where the car was. Let me see, where was the front wheel? The front of the car was sitting, see that log there? The front of the car was sitting there. It was tilted down on an angle, and the rest of the car was basically laying along this bit of the gully and down into the side here. I think the back wheel was about here, down there somewhere. Anyway, a bit hard to see with this light. So yeah, I've opened that up. I'm going to get some native, see if I can find some native gingers and native plants there, and help bind all this soil through here. So that if you do get big rain again, it's not going to wash that gully out. And I'll probably at some point get into this side, but at the moment I've got another job on hand, and that's to rebuild the old water pump shed, which is down. It's full of termites and it's falling apart, so I'm going to rebuild that. I've got to get the brush cutter up the hill and brush cut around the avocados so that people can get at them, or the landlord can get at them. And I've got to start building my cabin. And he's been giving me some timber and stuff to use, so that should be pretty cool. To give you an idea, that's it goes up there. That's going uphill. That's pretty steep. Like that's if I'm, let's see, bottom of the gully looking straight. So you can kind of see the angle there. It's yeah, it's kind of like that. But anyway, yeah, it's we'll get this old rainforest patch regrowing again and see how things go. So I'll take you for a walk up through there one day. right back up through the creek to where the waterfall, there's a little waterfall up there. It's intermittent, of course. It only runs when it's raining, but it's very pretty up through there. Anyway, have fun now.